शान्तिः शान्तिः।
Take a comfortable seat, cross-legged. After all these months of yoga online, you know what you like, you know what's a comfortable seat for you, so that your hips are firmly into the ground and so that your spine, your back is relaxed. You can relax your shoulders and relax the arms and the hands. And then relax the face and just take a moment to maybe direct your gaze down towards the ground to a point in front of you. Or you can just close your eyes as well and relax the face. And just let go of your day by bringing the attention inward, close to yourself. Bringing the attention to your body, sitting on the mat. And just noticing, observing how you feel today. Maybe you feel a little bit hot and maybe a little bit uncomfortable here and there. Or maybe you embrace the lovely summer temperatures and feel really comfy. Just notice, don't try to change anything. Notice how your head feels. Notice how your eyes are doing. And your jaw and your mouth. And relax the shoulders again. And then notice your breath. And just allow it to happen. And just observe how the breath moves the chest. And observe how the air touches the inside of your nose as it goes in and out. And then gently, if your eyes were closed, open your eyes. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Open the chest, hold for a moment, and exhale through the mouth. One more deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And as promised, today we're going to practice the Sitali breath for a little bit, the cooling breath. So I'm going to come a little bit closer to the screen now so you can see my face. I'm going to show you how it works. I know Libby, she knows how to do it, but the others may not have done this before. The cooling breath uses the tongue, the surface of the tongue, to actually breathe in. So you breathe in through the mouth, but you round your tongue upwards. So I'll show you what it looks like. I stick out my tongue and I round it. Now I know there are some people who can't do that. If you find it really hard, you can also just stick out your tongue and leave it like that. Now with the tongue rounded and sticking out of the mouth, you're going to breathe in through the mouth. So let's do that together. Sit up, round your tongue and breathe in. Makes a funny noise. Hold for a moment and close the mouth and breathe out through the nose. You already feel the tongue cooling down. Inhale through the mouth with the tongue turned. Suck the air in, hold. Exhale through the nose, mouth closed. Inhale through the mouth. Hold for a moment. Exhale through the nose. 3 more. Inhale through the mouth. Hold. Close the mouth. Exhale through the nose. 2 more. Inhale, round the tongue. Notice how you really suck the air in through that little funnel you've created and hold. Exhale through the nose, mouth closed. 1 more. Inhale. Hold, close the mouth, and exhale through the nose. Nice. I find not only is it a cooling breath, as the surface of the tongue really gets cooled, but I also find it's a lovely deep breath where you breathe in a controlled way, almost like Ujjayi breath, and you breathe out deeply and fully because you breathe out through the nose. So keep your comfortable seat now. And just take a moment to bring the right ear to the right shoulder and relax the head and neck. Let it fall to the side, relax the shoulders. And then slowly come back up. And roll the head to the other side, left ear to the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders relaxed and down. And bring the head back up. And now turn the head to one side and allow your eyes to go with you. So keep the shoulders straight, keep turning and look towards your right as well. Everything is pointed to the right. And then very slowly come back to center. And then turn to the left. And allow your eyes to go to the left as well. Relax shoulders, keep turning. And gently come back to center. And now with your nose, imagine there's a pencil on the top of your nose sticking out. You're going to draw circles. So begin at the top. Draw a big circle with your nose. As big as you can. Another one. And then draw a circle the other way. All the way. The nose is a pencil. One more circle. And come back to center. Relax shoulders, keep your neck long. Now bring your left hand to the mat. Reach up with the right arm. And let it hang alongside your ear over to the other side. Now make sure you keep both your sitting bones in the ground. So you're not going to lift one of your hips up just because your side body is really stretching. And breathe into this. And inhale, slowly come back up. And exhale into the other side. Both sitting bones grounded. Upper arm comes alongside your ear. So you really feel the ribs stretching here, your waist all the way down to the hips. And then you press those hips into the ground. Keep the head and neck relaxed. And let the arm just hang. The weight of the arm is the stretch. And from here, inhale, come back up. And exhale, hands down. One more inhale, arms up. And then on the exhale, you bring the right hand to the left knee and gently pull it. Bring the other arm behind you and go and come into a gentle twist. Twisting is cooling as well. We're going to do cooling poses today. And the twist wrings the heat out of the body. So take it slowly. And on your next inhale, come back to center. And exhale to the other side. Gently pull the knee and twist to the other side. Nice deep breath here. And come back to center. Give your shoulders a little shake here. And then bring the hands forward to the front of your mat. And come on to hands and knees. Curl the toes under. And when you lift the knees up, press the hips up in the air and come into downward dog. Keep the knees bent and begin simply by walking the dog. Right heel down, left heel down. Let the hips move with you. And just notice, observe how the body responds to this. Where do you feel ease? Where do you feel maybe some effort, some tension? And just breathe into that. Try to relax the body where you can. And then very slowly allow both heels to move towards the ground. Press the hips up in the air, finding length. And then you look up, step the feet slowly, relax forward between the hands. And briefly allow yourself to fold forward. Relax the head and neck. And then very slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, with a rounded back, come all the way up. Let the head come up last. And roll the shoulders down the back. And we're coming into Tadasana. So let's begin with the feet. Press the soles of the feet into the ground. Lift the toes. And then press the front balls of the feet into the ground. Shift your weight slightly. Let the heels really press down as well. And then let go of the toes. And allow the feet to be firm into the ground. Very nice. Now, lift the big toes again. Press the balls of the feet into the mat and notice how it engages your legs. Now let go of your toes. Keep the legs engaged. Lift your kneecaps. Lift your thighs. Make the legs long. And then drop the tailbone. Gently press the belly button into the spine. Notice how it turns the hips slightly forward. Take a deep breath in. Lengthen the side body. Open the chest. Exhale, roll the shoulders down the back. Let the hands just rest by the side, palms facing forward. And from here, keep your neck long. Imagine there's a little thread pulling at the top of your head. And we're in Tadasana. From here we can start. Today we're going to do a half sun salutation. So just follow me. I'll talk you through it. So inhale, reaching up, make yourself tall. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. And on the exhale, we're coming down again, and we're going to bring the hands behind us, and we're going to move them a little bit up. Inhale, come forward again, halfway up. And exhale, fold forward. Arms out wide, reaching all the way up to the sky. And exhale, hands down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. And on the exhale, we fold forward and the hands are coming down and up again behind us. Roll them through. Inhale, arms roll back, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms out wide, reaching up. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folds. Inhale, halfway up. And exhale, roll the arms through and swing them up. Inhale, swing the arms back, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Arms out, inhale all the way up. And exhale, hands down. Next, we're going to roll through to downward dog. Just follow me. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. And here on the exhale, we're going to step into downward dog. And just find your downward dog. Spread the fingers wide. Bring the weight forwards and then push the hands into the mat so you can find length through the arms and the side body into the hips. And then gently allow the heels to lean towards the ground. Relax the back of the legs. Now we're going to do the other half of the sun salutation here. And you can do this pose knees up or knees down, so you choose. Inhale, come forward into plank or knees down. Exhale, bend the knees and up into downward dog. Inhale, forward, plank, belly button pressed up. Exhale, bend the knees and press back up into downward dog. Inhale, forward. Exhale with bent knees and downward dog. Two more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, downward dog. Last one. Inhale, forward. Bend the knees. Exhale, press yourself up into downward dog. And from here, we're going to inhale again, come into plank. And then bring the knees down and bring the whole upper body towards the ground. Press the front of your legs into the mat, front of the feet down into the mat, hands by the side of the body, relax the shoulders down the back, and we're going to do some nice quiet cobras. Strong legs, inhale, lift the chest, relax the shoulders, keep the face relaxed. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, up, relax shoulders. Don't let the arms flop out too much. Exhale, down. You can always bring the hands a little bit wider if you want. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And last one for 3 breaths. Inhale, chest up, strong legs. 2, 1. And slowly come down. Press back up into hands and knees. So again, still the fingers are spread wide, wrists are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. And we're going to begin in a nice cat-cow breath, which is also a nice cooling breath. Inhale, reaching the chest forward and come up. Exhale, round the back, relax wide in the shoulders. Inhale, chest forward, hips up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, forward. And exhale, widen the shoulders, let the tailbone drop. And last one, inhale, pull the shoulders together now. Chest forward. And exhale, let the shoulders go apart, wide. From here, come into a neutral position. And now turn your right leg out towards the side. I'm not sure you can see what I'm doing. I'm turning the leg about 90 degrees. And then I straighten out my left leg. And I bring the arm up. And then you let that, you can keep your arm up if you want, if you feel a good stretch here. Or you can drop it over the head and feel a lovely stretch all the way through the side body, even through the hips. You may even feel it in the leg here. And just breathe into that. This is a cooling pose as well. Opens up the armpits as well, so the hot air can disappear and blow away from there. It's very nice. And then slowly bring that arm back up. Bring the hand down to the mat, and then the body turns automatically back to cat-cow. And we're going to do two more. So inhale, reaching up. Exhale, round the back. One more inhale, chest forward. Exhale, round the back upwards. And in a neutral spine. Now the other leg is going to come sideways. And this time I'm going to be with my back towards you. So you stretch out that leg, reaching up. And then keep the arm going up in a straight line, left, right arm, or just let it drop. And keep the outstretched foot on the outstretched leg. Keep it firmly into the ground. It helps you to increase that stretch a little bit. And then allow gravity to take that arm down. Make sure you keep the arm alongside your ear. Don't let it drop forward, because then it's not a side stretch anymore. And bring the arm back up. Bring the hand back down to the mat. And just for a moment, widen the knees, bring the feet together and take child's pose. And walk the hands forward to relax the head and neck. And give the spine a nice stretch just for a few breaths. And then come back up, hands and knees. So bring the knees again under the hips, feet are pointing back. Just two more cat-cows. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, belly button pressed up into the spine. Inhale, press the hips up, chest forward. Exhale, and round the back. And again, neutral position. And again, you begin with the left leg coming at an angle. And we're going to come into the same pose as we were just now. But now we're going to lift that outstretched leg. And just breathe here. You don't have to lift it high. You can just hover the foot above the floor. Or you can see how you feel today. Lift it a little bit higher. Two more breaths. See how your arms are a nice straight line. Look up and down. See if that's a nice straight line. One more breath. And drop that outstretched leg. Bring the hand down to the ground. And knees and feet back in position. Two cat-cows. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, reaching forward. Exhale, drop the tailbone. And again, neutral position. Right leg turns out now. Turn the body, straighten out the left leg. Left arm comes up. And lift that leg. Just for 3 breaths. 2. Go as high as feels good for you. And 1 more breath. And drop that straight leg down to the ground. Drop the hand down to the ground. And again, just for a few breaths, child's pose. We're going to take it easy today. We're going to focus on our breath. Because our breath is, even if we don't do the cooling breath, it's still a cooling mechanism in your body, even if you breathe just simply, deeply and fully. And on your next inhale, come back up. 2 more cat-cow. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. Inhale, forward. Exhale, round. And inhale, do a neutral position. And here we go again. Left knee turns out. Right leg stretches out. the right arm comes up. And from here, we're gonna lift. And you can stay here if you want, or you bend that knee and then you move your hand back and you see if you can grab your ankle and then pull your ankle back a little bit, which really opens the chest nicely, and it opens the front of your thigh as well, which is just beautiful. And just stay here for 3, 2, 1. And let go of that leg. Drop it down. Hand comes down to the mat. And 2 more cat-cow. Inhale up. Exhale. Make your breath full and deep. Inhale, chest forward. Open it. Shoulder blades together. Exhale, round the back. And from a neutral position now, right knee turns out, left leg stretches straight, left arm comes up, and lift that left leg. Stay here if you want, or bend the knee and then reach back with your hand, grab the ankle if you can find it, and then press the ankle into that hand and notice a lovely opening of the chest and the shoulder blades pressing together here as well, which is nice. 1 more breath here. And let go of that foot, come back into hands and knees. And widen the legs again, feet together, and come into child's pose again. And from this child's pose, when you found a nice stretch in the spine, relax the head and neck. Slowly come back up into hands and knees again. Turn the toes under, curl them under. And on your next inhale, lift the knees, come back into downward dog. And just ease yourself into your downward dog, finding length. Relax the head and neck, relax the shoulders down the spine. Find relax and lengthen in your the back of your legs. Nice. And from here, lift the left leg up and press the heel away. Bend the knee, bring it under the body. Come onto your tippy toe on the other side so you can move that foot forward without touching the mat. Takes a bit of practice, I know. And come into a low lunge for a moment. And really lean into your low lunge, really feeling that stretch in the right front of the leg. Lovely. And from here, slowly come up into Warrior 2. There we are. And just organize your body into Warrior 2. Firm base with your feet, pressing forward with the left foot, pressing back with the outside of the right foot, left knee facing out, lower the tailbone, belly button gently press in, finding length. And if you find that you're a little bit like this, just gently move the back arm back so that your upper body is straight above the hips. Relax the shoulders, turn the palms of the hands up, relax the shoulders even more. And now just let the hands come down, keep the shoulders down the back, very nice. And 1 more breath here. And from here, bend the elbow on the front, bring it down, bring the arm down to the ground, exhale. Inhale, turn up, turn the chest open to the sky. And you can keep the arm here if you want. Use your elbow to press that knee out. Or you can bring the arm alongside and again, finding length again. Cooling pose. So on your inhale here, you find length. On the exhale, you gently move the left shoulder forward and the right one back a bit. So the chest, the heart opens up to the sky. One more breath here. And inhale, come back up into warrior two. And from here, straighten the front leg. We're going to get ready for triangle. So bring the back foot just a little bit closer. And look down, make sure that that imaginary line lengthways is there and that your feet are not crossed over that line. Now begin to reach forward. Press the right hip back and reach out with your left arm forward, forward, forward. And then just allow the hand to rest wherever it wants to be. Other arm comes up or it comes to the lower back. You decide. I'm going to have it up today. So I have a nice straight line. And so I can show you that you breathe in, finding length in the spine. As you breathe out, left shoulder comes forward, right shoulder comes back. So that my upper body is almost perpendicular to the mat. Opening the chest here. Keep pressing the right hip back. And then don't lean into the front leg. Lift the toes, engage that leg, lift your kneecaps or bend the front knee just a little bit. One more breath here. And inhale, come back up. And now we're gonna have some fun, guys. If you have a block or some books, place them at the front of your mat. Like I've just placed them right in front of my mat. And from here, we've just done our triangle. You're gonna bend the back knee a little bit. And then you're gonna lift the toes of the left leg. And you're gonna lean back a little bit. See what I'm doing? And we're just gonna move back and forth a little bit. So as I come forward, straighten the back leg, left toes come down. I go back. Right knee bends, left toes up. I'm back. Toes come down, straighten both legs. One more. Bend the back knee, arms come up, toes up on the left leg. And now as you come forward, you bend the knee a little bit, you bring the weight forward into the left leg. Yeah. And the arms are coming down. And you're gonna lift that leg. And maybe you just wanna be here. See where I am? Or maybe you wanna come a little bit lower. Just see how your balance is. Come down, bring your hand to the block. You can grab the block for stability and then open up the chest again and let that leg press the heel away on the right leg that's out. And keep your shoulder blades wide. Yeah, nice. Strong standing leg. One more breath. And now gently come back to where we were. There, nice. And straighten both legs. Bring your hands down. And step to the front of the mat. Give your shoulders a little roll back. And a little roll forward. And I'm just gonna change sides here because otherwise you can't see me at all. So other side, inhale, reach up. Exhale, come down. Halfway up, extend the spine, inhale. And exhale, straight into downward dog. Enjoy your downward dog for a moment. And this time the left leg comes up. Press the heel away, bend the knee, and then come onto the tippy toe on the other foot. Bring the knee in towards the chest, towards the nose, and then roll the foot all the way through between the hands. Come into a low lunge here. Really allow the hips to come down. Enjoy that stretch in the front of the body. Shoulders wide and relaxed. And then inhale, slowly come up. And exhale into warrior two on the other side. Now, organize yourself from the base up. Strong feet, pressing forward on the right, pressing back on the left. Feel a nice hip opening there as the knee points outwards. Drop the tailbone, belly button press in, finding length and relaxing the shoulders on the exhale. Hands energetically in both directions, finding space between the shoulders. And then move the palms up and roll the shoulders down, and then let the palms go down. Keep the shoulders down. One more breath here. And then bend the elbow, bring it down to the knee. Let the other arm come down as well to the ground. Inhale, roll it up, roll the chest open, let the arm come up all the way to the sky. Push that knee out with your other elbow, and then choose if you want to keep your arm where it is or let it roll along the side of the head, along your ear. And then find length on your inhale. On the exhale, right shoulder moves forward, left back, chest opens to the sky. 2 more breaths. 1. And on your next inhale, slowly come back up into warrior two. And exhale, straighten both legs. Bring the back leg a little bit closer. Your right foot faces forward, toes facing forward. Your left foot, the heel is slightly turned in. Not 90 degrees, about 45 degrees. Now, arms out. Begin to reach forward. Press the left hip back as you reach forward, finding length. And then just allow the hand to rest where it wants to be. Reaching up with the other arm. Finding length here between the shoulders, again widen. Or you can bring the hand down and you can focus on twisting the chest open with your breath. Finding length on your inhale in the spine. On the exhale, the right shoulder comes forward, left moves back a bit. Keep your right leg strong. Lift the toes, engage the leg. Bend the knee a little bit if you have to, but don't lean back into the knee. And make sure that your back leg is strong as well. So press the outside of that foot into the ground. Engage the back leg as well. Keep the left hip pressing back. It wants to fall forward. And inhale, slowly come back up. And we're going to have some fun. So bend your left knee. And lift the toes on the right leg and lean back a little bit. And then straighten both. And lean back. Left knee bends. Right toe comes up. And forward again. And back. And now I'm going to grab my blocks because they're standing on the wrong side. So that you can actually see me as I do this. So here we are again. And let's just do that one more time. Leaning back, toes reaching up on the right leg. And now we're going to bring the weight forward into the right leg. The back leg is lifting off the ground. Arms are going in the other direction. And you can stay here if you want. This is good. You're already balancing. Keep your belly button engaged into the spine. Or come down slowly. Bring the hand down to the block or to your book. And then let it lean down. Finding length all the way into the other arm. And then lift that left leg up. Press the heel away. And if you're really comfortable here, make sure your standing leg is strong and straight. And then press the left hip back. so that your hips are opening towards the front. One more breath. And gently bend the front knee and roll back, and here we go again. Nice. And bring the hands down towards the hips and step forward to the mat. And take a breath. Roll the shoulders. And forward. And from here, we're simply gonna squat down to the mat. So widen the legs a little bit. And then bend the knees and let your hips go down to the ground. Arms on the inside of your knees. And if you find this really hard for your knees, then just bring yourself down to sitting. Press the inside of the arms into the legs, hands together. And allow the spine to lengthen here. Allow gravity to take the spine down to the ground. And allow your breath to find length going upwards. And relax the face and the shoulders on the exhale. Take a moment. And from here, bring the hips down to the ground. Oops, sit down. And keep the feet flat on the ground. And hands around the knees. We're going to do our classic Navasana, but we're going to make sure that the sitting bones are really down on the ground. So point those bones down into the ground. You can arch the back a little bit even, and then see if you want to lean back and see if you can keep those sitting bones really pointed into the ground. Make sure your feet's still touching the ground. And let go of the hands. Now plug the arms into the shoulder sockets here. And notice, bring your attention yourself as well to your abdominals, your lower abs. Let them do the work. Yes. 2 more breaths. 1. And inhale, come up. Exhale, let yourself fold over your knees for a moment. And inhale again, come up. Exhale, lean back, let the hands be around the knees. Sitting bones into the ground, don't roll back onto the lower back. Really keep the sitting bones grounded here, let go. And if you feel good here, you can stay here, or you can bring the feet up. 4 more breaths, wherever you are. 3, keep your attention on your abs. Bring the work there. 2, if you feel it in your lower back, you need to grab your legs. 1 more. And bring the feet down and allow yourself to fold over. Take a breath here. We're going to do 1 more here. So here we go again. Lean back. Arch the back a little bit so the sitting bones are coming down to the ground. And let go. You can stay here if you want. Plug those arms back into the shoulders and lift. 4 more breaths. 3. Are we having fun? Let's smile. 2. It's so boring. I always have to say that. 1. And cross your ankles and slowly come forward. Very nice. And with crossed ankles, bring them forward. Sorry, bring them back a little bit so you really cross here. And then roll forward onto the front. I'm going to move my mat back just a little bit. And then come all the way onto the front body, legs stretched out behind you. Relax the heels out, let them flop out, and come into Sphinx pose. So the elbows are under the shoulders, hands facing forward, legs are relaxed. Plug your pubic bone, your pelvic bone into the mat. And now gently press the belly button up into the spine, engage your abdominals just a little bit, and then begin to pull your body forward. So you should feel like there is a little hollow there, just about above your pubic bone, and it's stretching really nicely in this pose. Now see if you can relax the lower back as well. Let it go, let it stretch, let it lengthen. And make sure you keep the ears away from the shoulders so your neck is long, that the neck and the head is not sinking in between the shoulder blades. And enjoy the stretch. And from here, for a moment, bring your hands just above underneath your face, and let your forehead rest on your hands. And just let the body go for a moment. Find your breath. And on your next inhale, look back up, come out of Sphinx. Come back onto your hands and knees. Curl the toes under, and we're going to come back into downward dog. Finding some length, stretching the back. And then from here, you bend your right knee, and you're going to bring the right knee behind the right wrist. And then you're going to turn your right ankle a little bit inward. We're going to get ready for pigeon pose. Now you bring the left knee down, and then you move that knee back just a little bit. And you can keep the toe curled under here. And then see how that feels. Bring the right hip down a little bit, and then move that left knee down again, behind you a little bit more, until you are at a position where you feel comfortable with your hip stretch on this side. And then lean into that. Then you can flatten the left foot onto the ground and really allow the right hip to roll down to the ground. And you can stay here like I am, with the hands firmly on the ground, the upper body slightly arched. Or you can come onto the elbows if you want. Make that stretch a little bit more intense. Or you can come all the way down and allow the whole upper body to fold over that bent right leg. And breathe into this. This is a stretch which is very strong. So you should not go into it at like 100%. You should go into it at like 70, 80%. And then make yourself comfortable, and then breathe into it and allow yourself to surrender into this pose. And then the hip at some point will let go as well, just like the spine sometimes just lets go. So make sure you're not too uncomfortable, that the stretch is not too strong, otherwise the body will not surrender. And bring your attention to the breath, especially the exhale here. One more breath. And on the next inhale, slowly come back up from wherever you are. Come back up with the hands down on the ground. And then gently curl the toe under again and walk the knee back, so that you can come back to hands and knees again. And come back into downward dog. Pull yourself up. Have a nice stretch. And then the left knee bends, comes forward. Let it rest behind the left wrist. And then turn the foot in just a little bit. Bring the right knee down. The right toes are curled under, and then move that knee just a little bit back. And maybe a little bit more. Just see how your left hip feels. One more. And then see if you want to let go of the hip here. Flatten the right foot onto the ground. And stay here if you want. Allowing the left hip to roll down to the ground. Or bring the elbows down to the ground. Or come all the way down. And stay wherever you feel. You're getting a stretch that you can sustain. A stretch that you can breathe into. A stretch that will allow the body to go with you, to go with the flow, to go with the surrendering. Don't forget the yoga practice is a lifelong thing. It's a lifestyle. It's something you do every day for the rest of your life. And as you are on this journey, things will happen. The body will give. But it takes time. It takes practice. It's all it takes. And relax the hip down to the ground. And then gently come back up wherever you are onto the hands. And then curl the toe under again and walk the right knee forward and a little bit more until you can unfold the left leg and come into hands and knees again. And from here, curl the toes under and again, downward dog. Then from downward dog here, we're going to jump or hop or skip, just sitting. So I bring my hands a little bit closer to the feet. I come onto the tippy toes, bend the knees, look forward, and then jump through and come to sitting. And we're gonna bring the feet again down on the ground. Arms out, round the back now, and let yourself slowly roll all the way down to the ground. For bridge pose, we're going to bring our feet a little bit closer to the hips. And make sure that when we come up, that the knees are not going to flop out, that the knees stay pointing forwards. Bring the hands and the arms flat down on the ground. When you're ready, press the feet into the ground, lift the tailbone, and then lift the back all the way up to the shoulders. Tuck the shoulders under. Keep pressing the feet into the ground, knees facing forward, and then press the upper arms into the ground so that the shoulders are lifting as well as the whole back, the hips. And keep your neck long, so that you have space to expand the chest so you can still breathe. 2 more breaths. 1. And slowly let go. Let every vertebrae come down to the mat. And then let the knees flip-flop from side to side. And we're going to do one more. So feet back in position, close to the body, toes facing forward, hands and arms flat on the ground, and lift. Press the feet into the ground, lift all the way to the top, and tuck the shoulders under and press the upper arms, lower arms, everything into the ground as well as the feet. Lifting up. Now see if you can relax the buttocks, let them hang. And notice the front thighs taking over here. Keeping the buttocks relaxed is better for the lower back. Relaxes the lower back as well. If you feel you're sagging now, use the buttocks, push yourself up again, and then let them go again. 2 more breaths. 1. And slowly come all the way down. Let the knees flip-flop again. And then bring them into the chest. Give yourself a hug. And gently roll from left to right. And then draw a circle with the knees to massage the lower back. And in the other direction. And from here, we're gonna bring both, we're gonna keep the knees into the chest. We're just gonna bring the left leg out and the right knee pressed into the chest. So press the left heel away from you, straight leg. Pull the right knee close to you, bent leg. And feel that nice opposite movement there between the straightened out active left leg and the bent relaxing right leg. And then with the with the left hand, grab the right knee and then pull it over all the way to the left. And allow the hips to come off the ground. And then straighten out your right arm to the right. And enjoy the twist. You can move your face towards the right as well, so the head is turned to the right. And let go of your efforts now. Just allow gravity to take care of this nice back stretch, hip stretch. And then slowly come back up to center. And straighten out that leg, and then bring the left knee into the chest as you press the right heel away. Now straighten that leg. And as you pull that left knee close into the chest, relax the shoulders. Let them lean down into the ground. And relax the face. Just keep the right leg active and pressing away. And then with the right hand, grab the left knee and pull it all the way to the right. And let the left arm be stretched out to the left. And allow yourself to relax into this pose. Let go. Let your breath just relax the body. And one more deep breath here. And then gently come back up to center. Bring both knees into the chest once more. Cross the ankles. And then allow the knees to be a little bit apart. And with your hands, just pull them close towards the armpits. Finding some nice space there. And from here, it's time to relax. So let the feet just flop down to the ground and straighten the legs. Let the legs fall down, let the feet flop out to the side. Make yourself comfortable. So as you lie down, before you relax completely, make sure that every part of your body is exactly where you want it so you can relax in the best way. And then when you are comfortable, then you let go. Let go of your head and allow it to lean back into the ground. Relax your face. Allow your eyes to just rest in their sockets. Relax your nose and your cheeks and your mouth. And let go of your jaw. And then relax the neck and then really let go of the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Allow the earth to support them. Let go of any effort there. Then relax the arms And the wrists, your hands and your fingers. Just let them be. Just bring your attention to them and let them go. Relax the front, the chest, the abdomen. Let it melt away into the back. And then relax your back. And let it melt into the earth. Relax and let go of your hips. Let them lean into the ground. And relax your thighs. Let go of those muscles. Your knees and your lower legs. Let them lean into the ground. And then relax your ankles and let go of your feet. Every little bone, your toes, let them go. And just enjoy this moment of total relaxation. And your attention is simply on you, on your mat, moment by moment. Just allow your natural breath to happen. And you can notice it, observe it. Just let it happen. And then very gently begin to bring your attention back to the body. You can make little movements with your fingers and your toes. And activate your breathing a little bit. Take a deep breath in and stretch your arms high over your head. Make yourself tall and stretch from your toes to your fingertips. And then bring the knees into the chest as you bring your arms around the knees. Give yourself a hug. Roll from left to right. And then roll onto your side and relax. Enjoy that relaxed feeling. And when you're ready, press yourself back up to sitting. And just take a moment just to notice how you feel. You can close your eyes. And rub your hands together. And then place them one after the other over your eyes. And then open up your eyes into the darkness. And bring the hands together in front of your heart. And I say, Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing today. Have a lovely evening.
पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदम् पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः